Hey yo guys, welcome back to another Cappy 70 video here today, and we're playing some more Dungeon Quest. Now, as you guys read in the title of the video, my luck got good once again. Now, this happened maybe like 2 to 3 weeks ago. I just ended up doing other videos, but I finally got to doing this one. And we are here at Is My Luck Really This Good? Part 2. Now, you may see that I have full Triton and a Legendary, but I did have that before. But some things changed from the last time we played DQ together. And that is that I got some good stuff from the video. Okay, look, so if you guys remember my video that I did on just about Aquatic Temple, the day after that video, well, no, it was the day of that video, actually, I got 2 warrior legendaries, alright? 2 of them. Now, one of them was a 1.67 pot, alright? Which I got from a drop, and it was actually non-hardcore drop, too. But then, when the dailies came out, my very first daily drop from the daily reward, my 400th daily exactly, I got another warrior legendary. Now, if you guys were in my Discord at the time, we were all in the VC, I was freaking screaming because I was telling everybody, oh, watch me get a leg, and I actually got one. And because of all of that, I managed to trade both of those legs. I got one of the legs for this 17 mil, sorry. And I also got Purple Triton Mage with a pretty good pot, I would say. Not the best, obviously it's not 1.8, but it's still pretty good. So I have a much better set now, and I can now solo Nightmare Aquatic Temple. So when I made Is My Luck Really This Good the first time, guys, I actually was never expecting to do a part 2. But, I mean, when I got 2 legendary drops in a single day, I mean, probably like, I think 3 hours apart from each other, and for one of them being my first daily drop for the new dungeon, and it being my 400 daily was retarded. So now I have a pretty decent set. If the purple was higher, if the leg was higher, and maybe if the blue was higher, I would say I had a good set. But, I mean, it is what it is. My DPS, for those of you who are wondering, the highest I've seen myself do is 69, I think, 0.4. So I can't do 70, but I can do 69-ish, roughly. But yeah, oh god. But running Nightmare solo is kind of tricky, though. And I wasn't paying attention because this is my first run of DQ in a while. But I can 2-shot all the mobs. I just gotta get back to dodging. Let's see. Oh, what? Why aren't you attacking me? Do I have to get closer to you? No. But yeah, soloing is a little hard and is a little stressful as well. Don't kill me, and it killed me. But yeah, I can do the solo run. It's just that it is tricky. I think the easiest part really is like not these really thin corridors, because there really isn't much to get, you know, stuck on. But it is what it is. Like this first boss is all right. I normally die on him like once or twice, but oh, that was lucky. But yeah, I mean, it's really not too bad on a solo run. I can. Okay, I'm dead. Nope. Okay. There was so much blue there that I was, no. I was expecting to. Okay. But yeah, it's really easy actually to solo. Really, it's just the RNG of the mobs, I think, is harder. The bosses are alright. The second boss is actually quite simple, believe it or not. He's pretty easy to dodge and, like, not run. Okay, well, we got him. So, I'd probably say he's probably the easiest part of the dungeon. The final boss, I think, is the hardest of the bosses to do solo, because, like, the boss's attacks are very, you know... Oh, God, I'm surprised I didn't die there. But they're like that square attack that it's like the small square, the medium square, the large square, and then small, medium, large. Like that is where I have a lot of issues with dodging. Because it's kind of like, I mean, it's consistent, but for me, it's not consistent. But yeah, so I do have to heal myself quite a bit, because I do take a lot of damage here and there. But it's really this long section, because if you guys recall from streams, and also probably just running the dungeon on your own with friends and groups, there is only one spawn point area, so you have to take on 3 groups of mobs. And no matter where you die, you're gonna spawn. Hold on, let me just not look away. But you're gonna spawn right up there, and you're gonna have to walk this all again, and it's a time killer. So this section here, I heal a lot because I don't want to die. Because if I die, I have to walk it all over again, which is, I don't really like that. I may have broken my skin doing it. I didn't. I kind of wish VCASM may have made this walk a little bit shorter, so if we die, we don't have to walk so far. But I mean, it's all right. But yeah, I mean, I'm really surprised that I got 2 war legs same day, and the pot of the one that I got in my daily, because I think I forgot to mention what the pot was. The pot was 172, so it was pretty good. It's not my best, whatchamacallit, legendary drop in the dungeon. My best drop was a legendary, it was a war legendary that I got like 5 weeks ago. I think like the 2nd week after the dungeon came out or something. And I got a warrior drop from Nightmare Hardcore, and it was 174, and it was also warrior. But my friend Marco and I, we have a pact to give each other loot, so I ended up giving him that legendary. Okay, that ain't fair, stupid mobs. You can't pin me up against the wall like that. That's just not right, bud. Oh my goodness. But again, guys, see, look at this. They're like, oh, we're just gonna kind of push you to the wall and then pin you there, so you just die. But I'm really surprised that there was gonna be a part 2. Is my luck really this good? Because I mean, 2 legendaries in a single day. I'll go ahead and run down one of my best drops so far. So I got a war legendary a few Fridays back, like I said. But that same Friday, I also got purple Triton warrior as well, which I did trade for it wasn't a very good pot, so I traded it for equal pot blue. Because the purple was pretty low, but I traded it for a really high blue, and etc. And then I traded that for my old legendary, that helmet, because someone really wanted it, and etc. And now we're here where we're at. So yeah. And then I've gotten the 2 other warrior legs, so I've only gotten 3 war legs. I have yet to get a mage legendary drop from the dungeon. And speaking of mage legendary drops, so I was grinding enhanced inner focus with Jeffrey one night, while looking for the enhanced skill, and I got my very first Lava King spell dagger drop in the dungeon, not outside of a daily, because I got like 3 of them from daily, or like 2 of them from daily last dungeon. But I got my very first mage legendary drop in VC, so that was also pretty cool. But yeah, my luck is really this good. Part 2, here we are on a solo Aquatic Temple nightmare run. I think this is my first one on recording, because I have been doing a lot of, okay, well that was a bit cheap. I have been doing, oh I died, I thought I was still alive. But I've done quite a few of these. The other weekend I tried this on console. I tried doing DQ on console, which I probably will make that a video in itself, because console's very interesting for Dungeon Quest. I wouldn't say that I didn't like it. The only thing I just didn't like was the opening up the menu. You have to hit the menu button and then like select where you want to go on the UI. And it's just really weird. I didn't really like that part, but like where the buttons are placed on the controller is so nice. I like how left trigger for me was shift lock, RB and LB are, because I play on Xbox. I like how those were the skills. The movement was, I actually really like that even more than PC. I would probably say that if doing the menus, like going into a dungeon, was easier on console, I would probably just only play console. So, but again, I really enjoyed playing console. I think last weekend it was. So, I'll probably end up doing a video on console at some point in time for Dungeon Quest. But yeah, I probably need to stick with PC though, because that's what I'm used to. But I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't ever do console. And I'm gonna die because the squares are annoying. I mean, like, you can stay where I'm at, but like, it's weird because, you know, I was staying there and I didn't get hit for the first 2 times, but then I got hit the last time. Like, that's why. This is actually probably one of my better runs. Because I actually have 4 minutes left, and I normally have like 2 or 3 minutes at this point. Oh, imagine if I get a legendary drop, guys. Probably won't happen now that I've said it, but I mean, you can hope, right? Jeez, this boss though, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, you exist. Well, that's a fast attack speed. I've never really noticed. Like, there's a lot of the boss's attacks that you don't realize how quick they are until you're doing it by yourself. Because the healers normally heal you like immediately after you take these hits, so it's like you never really notice how quick those hits are. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna die before I can do this hit because this boss is just retarded. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes. Oh, of course, a serpent pike. What else would it could have been? You know? Oh my gosh. Well, garbage drop. But I hope you guys enjoyed Is My Luck Really This Good Part 2. This one wasn't as hype as the first one. Because the first one, I like recorded it the day that it happened. This one, I was doing other videos with Jeffrey and whatnot that ended up coming out first. But for everybody who... I have a little bit of an idea that I kind of want to implement for my Discord. That it's linked heavily to the channel, but it's... mostly this is all going to happen on Discord. So what I'm thinking about doing is, because there are times where I don't know what game I want to record on. So like sometimes I'll have 3 or 4 games that I'm thinking about, but I can't really make a decision. So what I'm thinking about is, on my Discord, is have like a little announcement that says vote here for one of the games. So like let's just do an example. Let's say I was thinking about doing a video on Phantom Forces, Jailbreak, and Dungeon Quest. But I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do. So on the Discord, I could just ask you guys what you guys wanted to see, and you guys could simply just vote on what of those 3 games you would like to see. Now, there are times that I don't know what game I want to do in general, so like I'll just be like, I don't know what game I want to do. And that's when I will kind of do another vote where you guys tell me what game on Roblox I should play. And then whichever game gets the most, like if enough people say one game's name, there we go, then that'll be the game that'll be featured. And then I'm also thinking about doing more community videos with you guys that are in my Discord. So like if you guys all wanted to do a Dungeon Quest raid together or some other game, you guys could also vote on which game amongst a set few, or you guys could just kind of amongst yourself pick one and you could do it that way. Let me know if you think that's a good idea and you would like to see that implemented on the Discord, because I mean I'm down for it really. So whatever you guys want to see, let me know, because I hope you guys have been enjoying the content with Jeffrey, because a few of you guys have been saying, why is all the ones with Jeffrey? It's just kind of like Jeffrey and I, like, one of the days, like, the day that we recorded the Dungeon Quest one, we were just messing around, and we're like, hey, why don't we just make this a best moments video, you know? Because, like, I've been wanting to do best moments, and I was like, we're having, obviously, a good opportunity to do that. And we did that. And then the NASCAR one was kind of similar, you know? We were just messing around, and it ended up like, hey, this could be a funny video, let's do it. And then the video that came out, the horror movie, that was actually me. We got in a call because I wanted to check some stereo stuff to see if I could get the stereos lined up for videos, like get it all separated and redone. And then it was just like, hey, let's just do a game together. But we were not going to record, but then it just ended up, hey, we're going to do a horror game, let's do it. And I found that one pretty funny as well. With me screaming a whole bunch. So some videos will end up with Jeffrey, but again, that's why I said that I would like to have a Discord thing that where you guys could do community videos with me, where now with more of you guys, like we can do something like we did with Cops and Robbers way back. We can continue that series, you know. We can do all of those really fun things that we used to do with a bigger group. So you guys let me know if you would like to see that kind of voting thing end up in the Discord, because I will definitely be doing that. But if not, and you guys just kind of want to let me figure it all out, that will be alright. But I would like to have your guys' input in what I should do videos in as well. Well, guys, that has been Is My Luck Really This Good Part 2. Let's see if there will ever be a Part 3. But as of right now, I feel like my luck is going to be topped out at Part 2. So, hope you guys had a great time watching, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon, and bye-bye.